There are a few comments actually on this issue of Datukships, right? As we know, yesterday was Hari Wilayah, and I guess many people are quite unsatisfied with some of the recipients of these Datukships. I would like to link this actually to the question on the future of politics and also young people. So the comments on Datukships, I think I want to link that to this question of there's been a lot of comments on how Malaysian politics is very feudalistic, and this feudalism character of Malaysian politics. And also link that to the future of politics and also young people, and with this feudalistic nature of our politics, but also how our society is structured. How does that then impact on new parties that are emerging right now, and also smaller parties like PSM has been mentioned a few times. And if both speakers can give your comments on these two things, and after that, I think we can wrap up the session. Thank you.
Right. I'll be very brief about Dato. The problem with Dato is that why would people actually spend money buying Datuship, making connections to get Datuship? Our other title is that Malaysia is fundamentally a dual darjat society. People believe with the Datuship, you actually get door opens, you get police look the other way when you break the rules and so on. And that's what people go for. Until we change that, this is not going to change. Now, come back to how society can change, going back to the PSM questions. I think we need to recognize the fundamental problem is not that all voters are not responsive to better politics, policy-driven politics. The problem is that they cannot move to the same place to support a candidate. That's really the problem. If you can actually move the entire PSM supporters, they would get in more than just Dr. Jayakumar. You get another one or two in. But the problem is that they cannot be moved around. And how do you deal with it? You need to change the electoral system. You need to create larger statewide, if not, I wouldn't go for nationwide, statewide constituency, so that you can pull the votes together and get in some people. Now, if you have that, that is easier for you base party to get that. And I have not heard a strong advocate from that. Now, what is making worse for the young voters is that they get trapped in oversized constituency. The largest constituency, Bangi, had in the last elections nearly 200,000. It is expected to go maybe 400,000 in 6 months' time when new voters come in. Why? This is an area with a lot of university and the graduates would work around that area, and you have huge constituency. And most of the youth are Malay, right? It's not a racial question here. And their votes would probably be just about 1 out of 8 from some constituency their parents did. And we are not talking about Sabah and Sarawak. We are talking about in Peninsula, right? In that kind of situations, what's the point of giving young people the votes if you're not championing either directly clean up this male apportionment issue under first past the post, or you create a way out as party list on top of this. And it's not entirely impossible. I want to say that Penang is actually pushing for a top-up women-only additional seats. What it means is that if they, after normal nominations, the party that contests in Penang would get to nominate a list of up to 18 women candidates. And if the numbers of women are done in the state for less than 12 or 30%, then they would pick from this additional list. And the allocation of list would be across the party based on vote share. It's basically a single ballot MMM system. Now, it's possible, but we need to start talking about this because you have people who stuck in the past who believe that we have to live with first past the post until the kingdom comes. Now, that's not going to change anything. We need to start be a bit bold, looking into realities and also possibilities realistically. I think we can actually make a difference. There's no better time now. And I'm not at all fooling you. I genuinely believe there's no better time now today on 3rd of February 2021 to have institutional reform. Why? Because our politicians are so divided. What better time for us as citizens to divide and rule them? They all of them has aspiration, but no one have that confidence that they control their future. So they have to be rational. They cannot talk about winner takes all. They have to stop being gamblers, but start buying insurance. All we need is just basically for us to see the future clearly. And so when they talk to us, we tell them as a matter of fact, this is now. Stop looking back into the past. Stop thinking that you're going to build a one coalition's dominance and all those things. Those are gone. We have a brave new world before us. When enough of us speak in that way, politicians cannot talk down to us. They would have to realize the future is now. Thank you.